Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to News with Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And it's that time. That's right, we got another new Marvel Spider-Man 2 update, and this update adds new game plus and new suits on March 7th. Now, you already know that we were going to get this, but we officially have some news and confirmation of the costumes that we're going to be receiving on March 7th. Well, it's actually that we have to pay for it, and it's going to be only $4.99 to get these suits, but it's going to be for a good cause. And we're going to go ahead and get into the details in just a sec. But before I do that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. Join my Discord. Invitation link to that is in the description. Follow me on my social media, which you can also find down in the description box below. So, coming to you from the PlayStation blog website itself, it says here that the Marvel Spider-Man 2 update adds new game plus and new suits on March 7th. New modes, Hellfire Gala suits and accessibility features, plus suits created in collaboration with game heads. It says, we cannot explain to you how grateful we have been for everyone who has picked up Marvel Spider-Man 2 over the holiday season. Everyone here at Insomniac Games is proud of the game, and we're very excited to share details with you about the major title update that will hit your PS5 console on March 7th. Marvel Spider-Man 2 version 1.002 will bring new game plus to the game. We know many of you have been eager to replay the game on a harder difficulty, with all your suits and abilities carrying over. Or perhaps you want to just replay a favorite mission or two. You can do that too. And there's more to unlock, with ultimate levels, golden gadget styles, and more. Speaking of styles, we've added suit styles for several of Peter's symbiote story suits in the game, following you to further customize your look if you play and unlock the via New Game Plus ultimate levels. And yes, you'll be able to set which color your symbiote abilities are as well. But we couldn't just stop there with the new styles. We know how much you all love when we add suits with no additional cost to the game. You're in luck. We've brought Marvel's Hellfire Gala suits to the game for both Peter and Miles. Peter sports the design created by Russell Dodderman, and Miles gets his iconic look from Bernard Chang's gorgeous Hellfire Gala variant cover for Miles Spider-Man number 8. And you all want to show those looks off as much as possible with our updates to photo mode, including action figure mode and stickers. You'll be able to also change the time of the day once you complete the story, allowing you to get all those cool photo mode shots with just the right lighting. Make sure you share them with us on social by using the hashtag Insomniac Games community hashtag. And this update also contains some major updates for accessibility. We've added audio descriptions and screen reader to the game. We know that these features were highly anticipated, and we're thankful to the community for giving us a little extra time to ensure that they were polished and ready to be released. We also have additional features like cinematic captions and high contrast outlines, among several new features added to this update. We're also excited to announce 2 new suits for Marvel Spider-Man 2 that Insomniac Games, Marvel Games, and Game Heads have partnered to create. Early access to the Fly-In Fresh suits will be available for $4.99. Starting March 7th, 2024, and continuing through April 5th, 2024. PlayStation will donate $4.99, 100% of the purchase price of each Fly-In Fresh suit pack in the United States to Game Heads, up to $1 million. We appreciate your help in supporting Game Heads' mission of empowering low-income youth and youth of color to thrive in the video games industry. Don't worry, we don't plan to start charging for suits in Marvel Spider-Man 2. The Fly-In Fresh suit pack will be available for no additional cost to all players at a later date. Fly-In Fresh suit pack includes Fly suit for Peter, Fresh suit for Miles, and 10 photo mode stickers, 2 photo mode frames. Working with Game Heads as part of our efforts to increase representation in the video game industry is an important cause to us, and Insomniac Games President Ted Price shares more in video. And to talk more about our collaboration with Game Heads, I sat down with Malia Ada, Insomniac's Manager of Culture and Belonging, Damian Packwood, Director of Game Heads, and Director Manichili, Senior Director of Product and Franchise Development at Marvel Games, for more insight. It really just talks about Game Heads for the most part throughout the rest of the video, which you can definitely check out in the PlayStation blog itself. It's quite a bit of a lengthy article, and it talks about what is Game Heads all about, the origin of the Game Heads and Insomniac Games' partnership, the partnership that benefits both Insomniac Games and Game Heads by providing teams with the opportunity to mentor, coach, and develop, what the process was like collaborating and iterating on the suit designs, and more. So if you want to definitely check all that stuff out, then definitely visit the PlayStation blog article to read and learn more. And I'm going to leave a link to that article in the description box below if you want to check it out. Now, to talk about what are my thoughts about these suits, honestly, the Fly-In Fresh suit they don't look all that great. However, I do get some 90s, late 80s retro vibes from it when I look at these costumes. But it's good to know that later on down the line, Insomniac Games won't be charging for these suits, at the very least from my understanding. These aren't the only things we're going to be getting, so we are expecting a little bit more suits. I hope that we can get some of the costumes that did not make an appearance here in Marvel Spider-Man 2 that did make an appearance in the first one, like for instance the Mark IV suit. It's actually one of my favorite suits in the first game. I don't know why that suit didn't make it in the second game. I think Insomniac Games was trying to keep it balanced where both Peter and Miles Morales had the same amount of suits in Marvel Spider-Man 2. But honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We all know that Peter Parker has been in the game for so much longer than Miles Morales has. Peter Parker has been Spider-Man since the 60s, so it's perfectly understandable as to why he might have more costumes than Miles does. Arguably so. I mean, not really arguably, but it's a fact. Peter Parker has just more costumes. He's worn different costumes throughout the comics over the years, and that's evident. Like that is 100% a fact. So I don't know why it's such a big deal not to add a lot of those suits from the first game that are missing clearly into this one. But what are your thoughts about these costumes? Personally, I'm not a huge fan of these costumes. However, I do like the other ones that are actually going to be set to appear in the game. I gotta say, out of all the 4 suits that we're going to be getting, my favorite out of the 4 is the Hellfire suit designed by Dodderman. That suit is actually one of the costumes that I theorized that it's going to be set to me making an appearance in Marvel Spider-Man 2. And I was right. It's actually in one of my old videos. I talked about how that costume should have been in the sequel, and I'm glad that it's actually coming to Marvel Spider-Man 2. And I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to actually use that suit in the game. It looks really awesome. Although, I gotta say, it looked like it would be better suited for Miles Morales, but still, it's definitely a good look for Peter Parker. Anyway, that's all my thoughts on this matter. What are your thoughts about the new costumes? Are you going to be paying $4.99? I mean, after all, it is going to a good cause, so I think you should definitely do it if you want to get all the suits. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.